Hello and welcome to the Summit Cast. It's good to be back. Good to know that you're out there listening and receiving encouraging words. I want to stay on the subject of children and just continue to encourage parents along the lines of encouraging their children and speaking blessings over their children and not allowing circumstances to dictate what you say and how you feel about your children. And one of the things that Proverbs says, I believe is Proverbs 20, 20 and I think it's 27, that the righteous man walks in his integrity and his children are blessed after him. And that ministers to me because it tells me that the way I carry myself, the way I walk, the way I represent Christ, that my integrity will cause my children to be blessed. And so parents, we have to remember and understand, of course, yes, we're not perfect. Of course, yes, we've made mistakes. And of course, yes, we will make more mistakes. But we need to be conscious of the things we say, the things we do, the way we act in front of our children and away from them, because it's not about doing it away from them and say, hey, well, I won't do this in front of the kids. Well, you consider that, but also consider that God is watching as well. And if it's something that's not consistent or in line with His Word, you don't want to do it anyways, whether your kids see you or not. God is always our ultimate individual who we're trying to please. And when we do that, when that becomes a lifestyle, then there are things that just are habits that are good things that we do in front of our kids, like take things back to the store when the store clerk has put something in your bag that wasn't yours or you didn't pay for. These are habits of taking things back, or saying, oh, you know what, I made a mistake and I put some extra things in my cart. And so, those types of things can happen. Recently, I left the store and something was left in the cart that I didn't pay for. And I thought I did, but I said, well, you know what? I was in such a hurry and I was on a time schedule. And so what I did, I got home and I said, I'll check the receipt. And so on the receipt, that item was not rung up. And so that belongs to the store. So it's not, just doing things in front of your kids to show them that this is right or that is right. It's things that you have to do when they're not around, because none of the kids were with me. In fact, I was on a schedule to get them from school. So we have to watch those things that we do so that we can project to them that we too believe the Word of God, we too walk out the Word of God, we too allow the Word to dictate to us, even when it hurts, even when we don't want to, even when we feel like we've been wronged or something has been to our disadvantage. So these are things that we teach our kids, and they're life lessons. And so I just want to encourage you to as parents, to watch what you do, watch what you say, and catch yourself. I read this quote. This was years ago that I saw on a marquee of a church. Several years ago, and it has always stuck with me. And it goes something like this. It says, "Big mouths shouldn't say what little ears shouldn't hear." Isn't that awesome? So that's something that you can govern your conversations and apply it to your actions as well. So it's like big bodies shouldn't do what little bodies shouldn't see. So that's enough for today. I'm so glad you tuned in. I speak blessings to your day. I speak blessings to your household. And know that God has blessings in store for you and yours. Have a great day. I love you. Bye-bye.